I guess I'm going to be doing a lot of videos at this point. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning, West Coast time. It's 12:57 to 12:58 right now, a.m. It's still December 7th, 2023. So I'm going to send this one over to Artist in Recovery. Morning, Daryl. I don't know what latest video we've gotten right now. You probably heard an armful at this point. Uh, can we talk? This shooting has left me rattled, pal. It's left me extremely rattled. To the point where I'm scared shitless of going onto a damn campus and watching all hell break loose. I don't understand it. We both chewed the same dirt concerning about our age group. Our experiences on yours on the East Coast, me on the West Coast. We've seen our fair share of hell. I don't know if you've ever gone to college or tried to go to college during those days. I tried because Ma was an assistant. Memory gets a little fuzzy sometimes. Get older, I'm not exactly quite sure why I was going. Ma didn't have the chance to complete junior high or high school, but she was damn smart and she started her own business. She kept it going for about 20 plus. And then things went downhill after that. Well, what got to me is being a student on a campus. How fun it was back then. I should have taken school a lot more seriously back then. Like over 30 plus years after getting kicked out of the campus. This is just a junior college. This is not a university. This is just a junior college. 30 years I kicked my ass on that one. Worked my ass off for different companies. It burned me like crazy. After Ma passes away, leaving my brother and me alive. I went to school for her and for me. I wanted to prove to Ma that I can do this. I should have done it a long time ago. It's one thing going to occupational uh, places to get retraining. Just occupational courses to learn a new skill or something. But it wasn't college. Ma was insistent for one of the boys to go to college, and we didn't do it while she was still alive. And definitely not during the last several years of her life. 24/7 caregiving. That's hard enough right there. It was really hard. I'm waiting right now for the local, actually for the national news to kick on CNN because I wanted to get more information concerning about the shooting. I really, I'm not going to say anything concerning about the gaggle that we had last night and where they're doing the theoretical GOP debate. Egos. No, one particular ego comes over to a college campus with a gun and kills people left and right. At least 3 people dead. And this is what scares me. Coming onto a college campus like that and feeling terror. This is what scares the hell out of me. I never had that kind of feeling before of being terrorized by the unknown. My brother had warned me a long time ago before going on the college campus right after Mama's death. He wanted me to watch a video that the LA County Sheriff's Department did. Put it on YouTube. Either fight, flight, or hide, something like that. And this prepared me. I kept it in the back of my head, but it kind of prepared me, especially when I went to the campus 2014, 2015? No, 2015 actually. No, actually it was the 14th. Somewhere in that time period. I'd have to look at the records again. It scared the hell out of me. I'm going on the campus for the first time, excited as hell, and trying to keep it in the back of my head. Trying to keep the feeling of a college student like I had when I was a kid. But things had changed. Things had changed a great deal on campus. Dude, it scared the living crap out of me that I don't even know how to deal with this one. I mean, come on, this one professor, retired professor from two other campuses for some reason, comes on Vegas's campus. Can't get a job with him as a professor. Credentials may be wrong. Something happened. I don't know. We don't know the answers. But he goes on a nutty. He walks on the damn campus and he's shooting up the damn place. He's targeting faculty and staff. He's not hitting the students. He's not hitting the students. Any other kind of nut job that would go on a campus would target anything that moves. We'd seen the reports. We'd seen the news articles on these things. We'd watched this stuff happen. This was terrifying. Each time there's a school shooting on a university or even on a community college campus, it gets me that much more rattled. Every single time I keep going to a campus, I've got duct tape with me. Scratch your head on that one there, dude. Why? What can you do to doors with duct tape? Plenty. I can't carry a weapon on campus because I'd be in violation. I'd be kicked off the damn campus. What I can do at that time, and at that point, is carry something that would add as a barrier of sorts to them and to me, but in a way of protecting me from the shooter, one way or another. It's not very good when it comes down for being bulletproof, but I don't know if I had enough duct tape. Those rolls were heavier than shit, especially a fresh roll. And I need to get me another fresh roll. But this is terrifying. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to take care of my dog. Okay, so January comes in. I've been heavily considering, either as a Christmas gift or even a birthday gift, of trying to get me body armor. You know, I assumed when they had the news originally breaking out there was going to be a student or a young person or something like that coming onto campus and shooting up the place, left and right, shooting up students because he's got a burr up his ass. It blew me away this morning when I got up before midnight, or just around that time, and I looked at the news feed from the local stations out here. I'm like, you gotta be 67-year-old fart? Couldn't get a job at the campus as a professor. For some unknown reason. Maybe the positions were filled. Something happened. If the guy had survived, if the guy had lived, They might have had more information out of him. Why? But a 67-year-old guy went on a nutty. Now, I got to be looking at everybody else, both young and old, to see whether or not they're going to be an actual threat. I'm going to be walking on a damn campus again and wondering whether or not I'm going to live or not on the first day of school. This is coming up on the end of terms. This is coming up in the finals for these guys. The students weren't the targets. Uh, Listen.
Says Republicans, quote, must join with Democrats to pass gun reforms to prevent more families from being ripped apart by gun violence. Mr. Biden says federal law enforcement is working with state and local officers in Texas and Nevada to assist in any way they can. The University of Nevada in Las Vegas will be closed for the rest of the week after 3 people were killed in Wednesday's shooting. The suspected shooter is dead, but police have yet to release his name. CNN's Lucy Kavanaugh has.
Police say 3 people were killed. Another suffered a gunshot wound and is now in stable condition at a local hospital. The suspect also dead. Now, police have not released the identity or the name as they are still notifying the next of kin. But law enforcement sources tell CNN he is a 67-year-old career college professor who has connections with schools in Georgia and North Carolina. Now, his connection to this university as well as the motive for now remain unknown. Reports of shots fired began at around 11:45 a.m. local time near the Beam Hall, which is home of the University of Nevada's Lee Business School. Police say that the shooting started on the 4th floor of that Beam building, went to multiple floors. The sheriff telling us that police engaged and, quote, neutralized the suspect outside of Beam Hall. And let me just set the scene for you. This was a very busy time on campus. Students were in the middle of study week, right before final exams, before going home for winter break. So a lot of folks were on campus. There was actually tables set up outside where students were eating and playing Lego games, according to the sheriff. And the sheriff also said that a lot more lives could have been claimed were it not for the heroic actions of university police who acted so quickly to neutralize the suspect. The students describing these terrifying moments. Take a listen.
Now that I've calmed down a bit, now I just feel angry. The fact that this happens over and over again is ridiculous. School shootings have been happening since I was born. I was born in the year 2000. It's 2023. And I'm tired of it. And, I don't know how I can just walk around on campus after this.
See all these school shooting stuff always, and I'm like, I kind of knew it was going to happen to me one day, but it's weird to have it real. It's scary, and it's real, and it needs to be taken seriously. And it's this is my actual life.
And it's not lost on anyone that this is a city still scarred by one of the worst mass shootings in U.S. history. We're just a few miles away from the Mandalay Bay Hotel, where, as you'll recall, in 2017, a gunman opened fire at a music festival, killing 58 people. Now, this is still very much an active investigation. We know that the FBI and ATF are involved. We'll keep you updated on the latest. Back to you.
CNN's Aaron Burnett spoke with a university student who was in a class in the same building where the shooting occurred. He credits his professor for getting the students out safely, his part of what he experienced.
I've got one video that has the student. It's a prior one I'm going to get released. To say that I am not rattled by this damn thing, if you've already noticed how I'm trying to fill out the right words on this one, dude. Yeah, it's, these students have been born into the era of school shootings, of places being shot up left and right. This scares the hell out of me. And I'm still going back. I'm still going back. I don't know what else to say about this one. But I'm still going back. As I said before, I'm still looking into an idea of getting some kind of vest or something. We're not allowed weapons on the campus. Even if I happen to bring a pocket knife, that's not kosher. I don't care if I bring in a toolkit, they still look at the damn thing and wondering whether or not it's going to be problematic or not. I could tell them it's a toolkit. I could bring in a toolkit, but as long as it doesn't have a blade on it, it could be okay. Or it could be construed as a weapon. Now, a roll of duct tape, they don't even have it on a campus. Before I had these glasses replaced, I had to keep fixing my bow to the glasses with duct tape. They couldn't even help me with that. Scotch tape wouldn't even work. This is hard for me talking about it. But there's going to be a lot more videos to talk about this one. I really don't give a rat's ass concerning about the blowhards on the stage last night. This is a little bit worse. This is a lot worse, Daryl.